Today, we're going to talk about magnify, manifest, and multiply. Many of you want to manifest things in your life. You want to create high impact, you want to have high influence, and you want to have a high income so that you can truly live a life of financial freedom, time freedom, whilst creating the impact that you want in your life. And to do so, doing the things that you love, supporting the people that you love, supporting the causes that you love. This is all amazing. Some of you are working super hard, doing all the right things, ticking off all the boxes, and unfortunately, you're not seeing in your life the fruit of your effort. This may be because you're missing the first step, and that first step is to magnify. You may be asking yourself, magnify what? Well, magnify you. Magnify your magnetic field of attraction. Around every single one is a magnetic field, and this field is either being constricted or it's being expanded. The things that constrict your field are things like stress, anger, resentment. Any low vibrational emotion will constrict your field and make it smaller. So it's harder, first of all, to reach the frequency of the things that you desire. And second of all, it's harder to even receive, even if this thing should happen to come towards you. So it's a double whammy there. So whatever you do, you really want to keep your vibrational state, your field of attraction expansive and powerfully magnetic of the things that you want. Because the other thing is people say, I'm not a good manifester. Everyone is a master manifester. The only question is, are you manifesting the things that you desire, or are you manifesting unconsciously the things that you do not desire? And depending on how you learn to truly magnify your field, or you stay in a constricted field, that will influence the extent to which you can manifest. Now, when we talk about manifestation basically means that you are holding and having that which you have. You are embodying it. And that embodiment is really difficult if you have your energetic centers that are blocked. And I will go into this. I do this with my clients, but what I can tell you right now is this is work that is essential, because no matter how hard you're working, if, for example, your root chakra is blocked and there's an underlying fear of the universe, you don't feel connected, then there are many things that you will not be able to actually embody and really have in your hands, because there's just that fear and you're not able to connect at that high vibrational level. If your heart chakra is blocked, then connections and relationships will be difficult. How are you meant to create those beautiful relations, which are essential in order to put your hands together and work with others to create the immense impact that you want? If you have a really big goal, no huge big goal can be done by yourself. That heart chakra, that is important as well. Many of the women I also work with, we have an issue with your solar plexus, that sense of powerful identity. If that is blocked, are you able to show up in the world and shine so that others can see you and you can support them? Showing up and shining is not it's not a sign of arrogance. If you're not prepared to be seen, then how can those who need what you have, your gift, find you? So there is a purpose for all of these. It's really important for there to be a flow, for there to be clarity, so that you can ensure that you're not planting all the seeds and it's basically on arid soil and it's never growing. Now, when we talk about magnify and then we go into manifest, there is a third part, which is multiply. So imagine you have planted a seed. You don't want just a seed back, because you've toiled the soil, you've watered it, you've taken care of it. You want a whole tree. You want a tree, and you want that tree to bear fruit, and you want those fruit to come season after season, and you want those fruit to fall down, the ones that you don't eat, and their seeds are planted in the ground, and then you have even other trees, and soon you have a whole orchard from that one seed you planted. However, this will happen if you continue to have a state of being, if you continue to support the growth of what it is that you have planted in the first place. If you, however, start trampling or cutting down, or the weather conditions are not great and you don't support in your own way, then that tree may actually even die. And so many times you find yourself doing all the work and thinking, I did all the work, I reached this level, and I find myself drained and back again. And so your life seems like a constant yo-yo. If this sounds familiar, tell me in the chat. And so what you want is a life where you stay magnified. You truly are most of the time in a state of powerful magnetism for the things and the people that you desire in your life. Second of all, you become a master at intentionally manifesting that which you desire, right? And third of all, you also start seeing that snowball effect in a very positive way where you drop one seed and whew, you see much more, as opposed to the yo-yo. So you never seem to be progressing. You take 10 steps forward, 5 back, 10 steps forward, 10 back. You want to keep that forward momentum. But the key is not only the inspired action, which is important. The key is to make sure, one, am I working on my magnetic field? Two, am I ensuring that I'm able to embody, receive, hold in my hand that which I envisage? If those two steps are not done, then you will never multiply fruitfully the things that you desire. If the first step of magnifying your field is not done, then you will never truly be able to manifest abundantly that which you desire. And this is why I tell women, the most important thing in success in any area of your life, be it in terms of your profession and the impact you want to create in the world, be it in terms of the relationships that you want to have, be it in terms of your health and vitality, is to have a high vibrational, powerfully magnetic field of attraction. When that is done, do you have the capacity to receive and hold, which is the manifestation of it? And then going further, are you able to multiply the fruits of your labor? I would love to hear your comments on this. What resonated for you? What do you find most difficult? Which step is most difficult for you? My intention is to really support as many women as possible in stepping into the phenomenal feminine. It is a powerful state of being where you are not working in isolation, but in total connectedness with all that is, so that you can allow life flow through you and truly show up on purpose. If that sounded like something you'd love to do, I'd love to hear from you. Love and light. See you soon.